Like the USA, Peru is facing protests over crime and politics. But imagine if Congress in Washington, D.C. could remove a president anytime for moral incapacity, and your city kept going into a state of emergency as crime kept rising. Well, that's exactly what just happened in Peru. On October 10, 2025, Congress removed yet another president, the country's first female leader, Dina Boluarte. 12 days later, the new interim president, IMAGERY, placed the provinces of Metropolitan Lima and Callao under a 30-day state of emergency. Now, let's put some key facts on the table. I'll share approximate figures along the way so you can gauge the scale of the problems. Let's go. A pro-market constitution was signed in 1993. 7 presidents since 2018. Homicide cases are up more than 120%, and extortion has exploded roughly 4 to 5 times in recent years. Yet, repeated states of emergency haven't curbed crime. According to Human Rights Watch, more than half of lawmakers are under criminal investigation, while passing laws that allegedly benefit organized crime. Poverty has dropped over time, but still is about 25 to 30% by most estimates. Tax revenue is only 17% of GDP as of 2023. Not unusual, but low for an upper middle income country. Finally, on September 5, 2025, the president signed a decree requiring every Peruvian aged 18 and over to join either a public or a private pension system. But since roughly 70% of the workforce is informal, no steady paychecks, you can imagine the challenge of contributing to a fund when your income isn't guaranteed. And even then, the system doesn't ensure the contributors will ultimately benefit. That's what sparked the recent protests, at least initially. Now, there are 3 elements that make these protests unique. Number 1, political instability written into law. Critics argue that Article 113, permanent moral incapacity, allows Congress to impeach presidents on vague or dubious ground. Permanent moral incapacity. It sounds vague, isn't it? The result? Constant presidential turnovers and no coherent security policy. Number 2, a judiciary system under attack. Some accuse Congress of methodically undermining the autonomy of the justice machine and crippling its investigative tools. In June 2023, it amended the Efficient Collaboration Law, Peru's plea bargain system, making it harder to encourage key witnesses to testify in criminal cases. In July 2024, it narrowed the legal definition of organized crime, effectively removing some corruption offenses. Number 3, the 1993 Constitution's economic model. Articles 58 to 60 promote a free market system, limiting state-run enterprises in favor of private actors. Article 62 gives stronger than normal legal protection to contracts. And Article 66 allows natural resources to be exploited through private concessions, often on very favorable terms for companies. To be fair, those pro-market policies helped Peru reach upper middle income status, reduce poverty, and build modern infrastructure. However, with tax revenue around 17% of GDP, the state has limited resources compared with wealthier nations. So when issues like crime or pension reform come up, the government's budget is tight. In sum, Peru's Gen Z isn't just protesting against the president, they are challenging an entire system. A system where some profit from chaos, while the rest, well, they are the ones who suffer the consequences. Thank you for listening.